Okay, so welcome back to my second video. This is the second tutorial on how to make a simple video using Windows Movie Maker. More spectacular, spectacular by adding effects, transitions, and titles. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and open up Windows Movie Maker by going to your Start menu and then selecting Windows Movie Maker, and it will open up like that. And we want to use the same, I'm going to use the original clip that we edited a little bit in my first video. I'm going to drag it down, click and drag it down to my timeline and let it go. It'll be there. If you want to use the clip that you already edited in our first video, you want to go to File, Open Project. You want to go to File, Open Project, and it should bring you to a window here, and it will ask you, it will give you a list of projects that you've already done. Just double click on the one you want, and then it'll show up in your viewer in your imported media, and just click and drag it down to the timeline, just like I did this one. So I'm just gonna pick a section that I want. So somewhere right here, maybe. I'm gonna split the clip over here in this section like I showed you in the first video. Split the clip in half. I'm going to select the part of the clip I don't want, hit delete on my keyboard, and it's gone. Now I'm going to shorten my clip. If you bring this arrow down to the beginning or the end of the clip, you can shorten it or make it longer. I'm going to shorten mine to right about there. You just click and drag it to where you want the clip to be. And now what I'm going to do is add a title at the beginning of my clip. So I go to Edit. I'm going to go to Titles and Credits. Click on it. I'm going to put a title at the beginning of my clip, but you can put a title before the clip or on the selected clip or in the credits. It's all the same. It's all the same thing. It all is done the same way. So I'm going to click Title at the beginning of my clip. I'm going to name it Testing. Just type in whatever you want yours to be. You can change the title animation under more options. So I'm going to click Change Title Animation. And I'm going to click the second one. Here in this menu it shows you the clip name and it gives you a description of what the animation does. I'm going to click the second one, and it'll show me over here in the viewer what it does. I like that, so it's going to stay that way. Under more options again, I'm going to click Change Text Font and Color. Here, if I drop this menu down, it'll show me all these different fonts. I'm going to click whatever one. And the viewer will show you how it looks. And then on here, I'm going to click this button. It'll give me a bunch of colors to change my text. And this, if I click A, it'll give me a bunch of colors to change my text. I'm going to just click a random color, red. Then after you find a color, click OK. Then I'm going to change the background color. So if you click on the solid square, it'll bring me to this color palette again. And I'm going to change my color to black. Click OK. It'll look like that over here. Okay? And I'm going to click, after you're done, just click Add Title. You can also change the bold, the tile size, whatever you want, the position, the transparency. It's all here. After you're done, click Add Title. And it'll jump right to it'll appear right in the front of your video. So that's how I want it. Now you can see that I don't have a transition between my title and my video. So I want that. So I'm going to go over here to edit again. I'm going to pick transitions. And this menu with all these variety of transitions should pop up. I'm going to click the first. I want the first one. But before I do that, I'm going to change my view of the timeline to my storyboard view. So if I click on the timeline, that tab, it'll bring me to this menu, and I want to click storyboard so I can see where my transition is going to be placed. So I'm going to click and drag the transition I want down to this little square in between both of my clips and let it go. You see in between every clip in the storyboard view is this little square. That's where you want to drop your transitions. And now I have a transition between both my clips. If you play it, it'll show you how it looks. And now I want to add an effect to my actual video to make it look a little cooler. So I'm going to go right here to edit, and I'm going to click on effects, and it'll show me all these variety of effects in my little menu. So I'm going to click 3D ripple. You can do whatever you want. You can speed up your video here, you can slow it down, you can make it 3D, you can do pretty much anything you want. You can watercolor and make it look old. For now, I'm just going to pick the first one. I'm going to make it 3D. And then you click and drag the effect onto your actual part of your video that you want to change. And you'll see it here. And this little star will come up on top of your clip. And that's what you want to see. And when you play it, you want to select the clip. You can play it. It should show up and show you how it looks. Okay? And if you want to remove that effect, you want to right click on the star and you can remove it here or what have you. You can add more clips, you can remove it. You can add more effects or you can remove it. So now I got a title, a transition, and an effect, so I'm pretty much done. I'm going to go back to storyboard, the timeline view, and show you one more thing. Right here next to where it says video, you have a little plus icon, and if you click on this, it'll show you your actual audio and transition along with your video so that it's easier to manipulate each one by itself. So say if I want to change the volume of my audio, I just right click on it. It'll bring me to this menu, and I can mute the audio. I can fade it in, up. I'm going to fade mine in, and then you can turn it down or whatever you want to do. So I just showed you that as well. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. It's the basics of Windows Movie Maker and how to make a video. So like I did in the first tutorial, I'm just going to publish. I'm going to save this project by going to File, and I'm going to publish this to my computer, and I'll be done. So you can, over here you can play it and it'll show you what you just did. Everything. Okay, so that's your video edited a little bit. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them at the bottom of this video, and I hope it helped you. I hope I didn't make anything too complicated because it's a really simple, easy to use program, and it can be fun. So I hope it helps you. Wait, stop, I forgot to show you guys one last thing. How to add music to your video. So music or like a sound effect. What you can do is you go to import over here where it says imports, and you want to go to audio or music, and you click on audio or music, and it will bring you to the music folders that you have saved to your computer's hard drive. It will bring you to this menu. And what you can do is scroll through your own music and click something that you want, double click it, and it will appear here in your imported media. And once it's there and you have what you want, just click. Since I already have audio here, it's not really working out the way I want to, but you see how it works. You just click and drag it to where it is. I can overlay it into what I already have by dragging it in. See what I just did? I clicked it and dragged it, and you see the blue mark is your music. If you didn't have any voiceover down here like I do, it would just appear. It would just appear where this voiceover is, and you can play it. If you play it, it'll Movie Maker and how to make a video. So, okay, so that's how you add music, and then you can click it and delete it if you don't want it there anymore. I hope that helped you.